Alright, we're on the precipice of meeting Hiram.
Hey, you! Get over here! There are marauders up ahead!
Joy? Voivode? And Hudson.
Oh, I always wanted to poke through a high-gain wireless. They only got one on Terra 2, you know, up in Byzantium.
To be honest, I'm surprised it's still standing. Every time I set foot inside, I half expect the tower to fall over.
This station's under the protection of the corporate compliance crew. You a marauder? 'Cause me and my sunshine, that's my gun if you were wondering, we don't take kindly to marauders.
What's a marauder?
Is that a trick question? Never mind. Marauders ain't smart enough to be asking those. That's good, I guess, as I wasn't looking forward to double tapping you. You're clear, but I would caution you against pressing on ahead. This station's plumb crawling with marauders, you know.
What are you doing up here? Hunting marauders?
I take it you ain't met the other C3s. Me and Sunshine are doing exactly what we've been tasked with. You want more details? You ought to talk to my crew. They're guarding a small barracks to the southeast, by the edge of the mountain.
Alright, how do I find the other C3s?
See that path that runs underneath that giant archway? Follow it on down. There's a little station near the cliff. You'll find the rest of my crew there.
Okay.
Oh no. How the hell did marauders navigate the caverns?
Well, I mean, we just walked up a path. We didn't take the caverns. So they could have did that. Hudson?
Need something? Talk to Joy. And for the love of space, don't rile the marauders.
Okay, well, I can easily kill those marauders, but let's go meet your crew. No quest for it. Is it this way? Yeah. What arch? There's not an arch here. You said go down south of the arch to a barracks. I'm not seeing any archway. Donald Anderson, Addie, and Lance. They didn't say anything to me when I approached. Who's the boss? Lance?
On the alert, ladies and gents. We got us a live one.
How'd you get up here? Through the caves?
What caves?
Good answer. I wasn't looking forward to gut-shotting you. See, the thing is, I'm with the corporate compliance crew. C3, if you will. We're mercs, and our current contract mandates that we annihilate any creatures or persons that emerge from the tunnel.
Allow me to intervene. It's my job to mediate any conflicts of interest regarding C3 and third parties. All right, first things first. To make a decision in this dispute, I'm gonna need to know what your role in your organization is.
I guess, yeah, I am not jobless. I am working for Phineas. I am the CEO of a company of one. I'm not. I have employees. I have 6 employees, but yeah.
A lean but efficient corporate structure. I'm impressed. Still, I gotta wonder. What are your intentions regarding Devil's Peak Station? That is why you've wandered out here, I presume.
Well, Joy sent me to talk to you.
Well, that's all well and good, but the reason you've come is secondary to the arbitration at hand. Our guidelines allow us some leeway in identifying threats to our client. Your unorthodox profession makes me think we ought to remove you from the premises permanently. However, the terms of our contract specifically targets marauders, iconoclasts, MSI operatives, and anyone deemed to hobo-like in appearance.
I wonder if I showed up in a marauder outfit or naked, what they would say. And?
As you don't appear to fit any of those categories, I'm afraid I can't quite make a call on you.
Don't we, as a standing policy, provide an alternative to termination via financial restitution? Addy, our chief financial officer, could confirm, but I'm betting if you're willing to compensate us for our lost time and productivity due to this arbitration, you could pass.
I ain't paying you shit. I literally just told you one of your own told me to find you. Persuade. Can't we all just get along for free? We're on the same side here.
I guess we might could. There's something I like about you. Can't put my finger on it, but I feel like I'd rather have you with us than against us. All right. Lance, unless you have a final point of contention to make, I'd say he's clear to go.
Nah, I'll sign the clearance form. Just, I must advise you to steer clear of Devil's Peak Station. It's teeming with marauders.
Anything else you need?
Why aren't you attacking the marauder? What? How'd the station end up overrun with marauders if you were hired to guard it?
Trying to say we didn't do our job?
Yes.
I'll have you know, our contract was to stop any marauders coming from the caves. Didn't say nothing about the ones taking the mountain path. We'll simply clear them out later, once we've got the go-ahead from Berthold.
Oh my god, the technicalities. I need you to protect me from any of them coming through the caves. Okay, just the caves. Only the caves. Who's Berthold? Berthold? Sounded like he had an R in there, but there's no R. Your boss?
That's right. Berthold Fox is our boss man, founder, president, and CEO. Bertie went down into the caves on a hunt for marauders, give or take 6 hours ago. He's a hands-on type. Likes to handle the tougher tasks himself. Although, he should have been back. Going on 6 hours now. I'd ask you to check the caves for him, but then we'd have to kill you when you crawl back out.
You're going to kill Berthold when he arrives from the caves too?
Space no. The contract doesn't target C3s. How do we enforce it otherwise?
A mite cold-blooded, ain't he, Donald?
Okay. If you make me an honorary C3, I'll look for him.
Done. Use this. Signal's locked to Bertie's tracker. Should lead you right to him. Or his body. Whatever you find. Bring him back to us, okay?
Well, I met Joy by the station. Was hoping to get you guys to do a job and take down the marauders. No, we aren't gonna say that yet. Who's your client?
The guy calls himself the information broker. Like he's starring one of those fancy broadcast productions the station puts out. My guess is, he brokers information.
Don, I don't care if the guy's name is the architect himself so long as we get paid well and paid on time.
No dispute here.
Okay, bye. I believe that gave us a new quest, right? A task. Mandibles of Doom. A mercenary crew stationed near Devil's Peak is missing its leader, who was last seen 6 hours ago, heading down into a nearby cavern. They've promised to make it worth your while if you can find him and get him to return. Find Berthold Fox. Berthold? Where are they getting the R? It's Berthold Fox. Okay. Oh, Addie said nothing.
Watch where you're stepping, stranger. You lose a leg, I gotta file the incident report.
Got it. I'm just seeing if you guys have... Oh! Thunder. does stagger. Okay. I think I'm gonna give this to Parvati. She doesn't have a legendary gun yet, and it does electricity damage. I won't steal all your guys' stuff, because I'm supposed to just be going straight to the location. Okay. So it says it's this way? All right. If it says it's this way, it must be this way. Yoka did tell us about these caves and that they were full of mantisaur. Thought that said Slimer. Slimer than nature. Slimmer than nature. Diet toothpaste. Why did I drop? Yeah, this is mantisaur heaven. Okay, he's gonna be in there with a mega. Is there a way back up here if I choose to go down? And clear out the cave so this isn't an extremely short video. We're 12 minutes in and I already found him. He's at the entrance to the cave. What the fuck? Oh.
Get ready.
It's like, why is there a chicken? It's not a chicken. Oh, I'm just hitting the rock. Oh, it was marauders.
Everyone all right?
Yeah, I'm good. Over encumbered though, because I'm packing all this stuff here. Nope, nope. That one's pristine, so it sells for more money. I think it's so quiet because it's so early in the morning. You can probably hear my controller when I press buttons. 50 grade face mask. Okay. We'll loot the stuff later. We're here for a specific reason. To clear the cave. This doesn't lead down. I don't want to go down there if I can't get back up. But I'm not seeing a way of getting back up. Oh, I would get back up through the way he's in. Okay, then that's fine. That's fine. We'll just drop down. Let's break them ankles. Oh. All right. Okay. So I gotta stop looting, man. Loot later. Damn, I'm too high level for this location. Maybe the Mega will be strong. Okay. Oh, there's Raptidons as well.
Here they come!
You right?
Here we go!
I'm still looking at the bodies, and which is causing me to loot them because I know there's another unique weapon. I just don't know where it is. And I don't think it's in the cave, but you get one for Raptidons, but you also get a unique weapon for killing Mantisaur. I think this just leads out. I'm gonna take it out just to add it onto my map and go back inside. It's like a, I think it's a, is it a shotgun? It might just be like a rifle, but yeah, there's something that does bonus damage to Mantisaur somewhere on this planet. But also, if I'm remembering correctly, you get it near the end when you don't need it. So it'd just be smarter to explore to find all the weapons before you start doing story stuff. But I'm already doing story stuff. Here and around the corner. Also thought there was more queens in here than just two. It's not even guarding anything. Oh. One corpse. All right. On my way, birdie. Stomach growling. Need food. Green wizard. Needs food badly.
Ah, shit. That's a big one. We can tiptoe around to the left or go in guns blazing. Up to you. I vote the latter.
Well, we need to save him, so... Parvati!
I see you now!
You could be shooting while you're up there.
I am a storm.
You have a gun. Would be nice. No, even that.
Slayer, over here.
Thanks for the help. I'm guessing his contract doesn't allow for shooting Mantisaurs.
That assist was a violation of corporate law if I ever saw one. Since it was to my benefit, and we're largely in lawless lands, I'll look the other way. C3 owes you one, stranger. You haven't seen Constance, have you? Ah, there's her torso. And that'll be her legs over yonder, never mind. I'm Bertold.
What in the void are you thinking, creeping around a mannequin like that?
At the time, I was thinking, please don't see me, oh law, I don't want to die, nah nah nah. Now I'm thinking it was stupid to come in here.
So it's Bertold. Okay. What are you doing here?
Killing marauders and hooligans, as I am handsomely paid to do. Of course, as me and Constance discovered, they ain't the only forms of life inhabiting these caverns. I owe you a debt for saving my neck, stranger, and I mean to pay it. There's a station up the way. It's where my C3s are posted. We can talk more there where it's safe. I'll be on my way, once I've gathered up Constance's parts.
That's an odd way of saying it.
Meet me at the camp, and try not to get shot on approach.
So, is this Constance? No. Yeah, I don't see any remains of Constance. All right, I'll meet you outside. Think he noticed I stole the gun?
I owe you for bringing the boss man back to us.
Thank the architect! Bertold's back!
Got a problem? Maybe I can help.
Hey, Mannequin Slayer! Glad you made it in one piece. After all, not everyone's so lucky. Meet my corporate compliance crew. Then check out our weapons locker inside. I reckon you'll find something you like. Then we call it even between us.
Okay. Why are you guys guarding this station?
We were hired to do so, why else? You did get the memo that we're mercenaries? Our client's a bit unorthodox, sure. He calls himself the broker, and prefers the glow of a terminal to flesh and blood interaction. But I can't fault his work ethic. Our current gig's to stop, by means of lethal force, any creatures exiting the caverns, including but not limited to marauders, iconoclasts, and agents operating for the MSI.
All right. Kind of an odd group of mercs to label themselves as a corporate entity.
The corporate model is the oldest and most efficient, not to mention stable structure history has ever shown us. Plus, corporations got certain rights not entailed to individuals. I lead the C3s. Addie covers our payroll and expenditures, Lance handles the human capital, and Donald is our charming public face. Our system works. We've racked up more confirmed kills than any other crew you can hire.
All right, so what did Constance do? Intern? Okay, so now everything is not set to own, so we didn't have to steal that rifle. But I wanted it, so I did. That's it. Just gonna loot all their stuff. Nothing is super important. And then we'll move on to getting to the broker.